Hi!
Hello everybody, my name is Glenn.
And I'm Jared.
And today we'll be doing how to do wine tasting. We have 4 kinds of wines and we'll be tasting them tonight.
What do we have here?
We have a white wine called Apothic White. We have Yellowtail Shiraz from Australia. It is a red wine.
It's from the land down under. Here we have a Merlot. It's in a box. And this is a Moscato
From Italia.
from Italia. So where are we going to start first? Do you want to go to wherever Merlot is from? Or do you want to go to Australia?
Let's go to Australia.
Let's go to... Come on. Come with us.
Come with us to Australia.
Okay, so now the first task is opening the bottle.
I believe this is a twist off. Yes, it is.
All right.
Oh wow,
So-
there's no cork.
All right.
We'll be taking our wine with this.
Always take your wine with glass.
So when you pour wine, oh shit. All right, when you pour wine, you want to leave the cup on the ground or on the table. When you pour your wine, you want to grab it with 2 hands and pour it into the wine glass. And when you're done pouring it, you give it a little swirl, because I saw a waiter do that one time.
So it's customary to swirl. So what you're doing here is oxidizing it. You're making the red come out more, and then you smell it to make sure it's wine.
That's pretty decent. Now, I'm no newcomer to wine. I've had it maybe 3 or 4 sips from my dad once, but this is pretty good actually.
So how do you like the flavor?
It tastes pretty good actually.
Yeah.
It's like a fermented grape flavor.
Yeah, this is the first glass of wine I've ever had.
I agree.
Do we go on to the next one?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna head to the other side of the other pond, and we're gonna go to the United States of America.
California.
Girls.
It's called Apothic White. All right, so we're gonna try this out.
You gotta go like this. This is really slippery. Usually use a knife for this part, but we were ill prepared. I could sing a song while we wait.
So,
how come every time you come around my life?
Okay, so this is our first corked wine of the night. What you do is, it's a 2-man job,
You
really.
need 2 people.
All you do is twist. All right.
And then I believe you use these things and you push. Oh wow, that is so cool.
How does it do that? Oh, did you hear that noise?
Now usually you don't want red wine at the bottom of it, but we only have 1 glass.
So we have a little bit of a pink wine here, because there's still red in it.
So once again, swirl, smell, and cheers.
So this is hard mode. This is really good. This is juice. So how
May I have some more?
How's the wine tasting?
May I have
going?
some more?
Absolutely, you can.
I can't read my watch.
So California is a country in Africa.
That's not true. Stop whining.
The floodlights are really bright.
There's a floodlight. There's 2 lights in our face. Oh shit. I spilled.
Someone's gonna have to clean up. This is what you do. So when you go to a wine tasting, it's not just about the wine.
You don't go to Napa Valley.
You don't go to Hooters and ask for wings.
You don't go to Napa Valley for the wine. You go for the people. You go for the experience. I don't know much about wine.
So thank you, California. We don't know how to put this back on. So we have to finish this.
Jared, do you want to go to Italia?
Mamma mia!
That's a yes! Oh my goodness, we just landed in Italy.
Mamma mia.
All right, we have Moscato d'Asti, which is Italian for tasty.
It sounds like Haiti, which got hit by that earthquake.
That's in bad taste. Unlike this wine, Moscato is sugary wine because the yeast doesn't ferment all the sugar inside of the wine before it dies off, which is at around 15%. And
He's
it
really
is
talking it up. It has a cork too? Oh gosh.
This is wine.
So wine is actually crushed grapes. What they get is they get a fat old lady in the old country, and they get her and she's like,
Mamma
Mamma
mia!
mia! She sounds like this. Mamma mia! I crushed the grapes, eh? And you're gonna stomp on these grapes for a while and make wine and make everyone happy. And she's like, just give me a pack of smokes. And then she smokes constantly while she's doing it.
Fermentation.
Doesn't taste like feet at all.
Oh, it's cool every single time. Yeah, it's carbonated.
So you don't need to oxidize this wine. What you do instead is you swirl it with your finger.
Moscato is French for Italian wine. Cheers.
Cheers. That's so good. You auto try Moscato.
I'm gonna read the ingredients. We have grapes. Oh.
Sometimes you have to watch out when wine tasting because you might chip a tooth.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Hopefully. Let's get out of Italy.
Let's go to Caskland.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll see you guys in Caskland.
We're here!
We're in Caskland. We got a cask of red wine right here. This is 4 liters of wine. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 bottles of wine.
5 1/3.
That means
5 1/3.
it's 5 1/3 times better than anything else we've had tonight.
What we have here is the openings is on the side.
It says easy open on the box.
Yeah, so it's a Merlot. What we got here is it's a red.
I realize now that there was a reason why most wine tasting is done by taking a sip and spitting it into a bucket.
Usually the bucket would help. All right, so now we're gonna have the Merlot.
Once again, it is served at room temp. You give it a swirly swirl, a sniffly sniff, and what do you come back with? I smell dryness.
I smell wine. The difference between this and a bottle is the shape.
I haven't even tasted it yet, and I know it's probably the best wine I've ever had. Cheers. Taste. That is probably the worst wine I've had of the night.
My face hurts as well.
Cheers to Ed Sheeran.
That is horrible.
This cask of Amontillado is by far the worst I've ever had. That's terrible. I don't ever want that again.
I don't want to drink it.
Come on, you got this. Almost done. Overall, I found the Drax and Triggs to be horrendous wine.
The worst thing I've ever bought. It was unlegit.
Here's a tip. Go back to the Moscato. Now we've got Oreos.
Always start with the swirl.
It's pretty dry.
Pretty dry.
I don't smell any liquid in it.
If you want to see if the legs run down, that means it's good.
Cheers.
Alright. So how would you rate the Oreo? I rate it perfect.
The best wine we've ever had goes to
Actual grapes.
Thank you for staying with us for how to taste wines.
I hope you learned how to taste wine.
Worth it.
But there's still like 4 bottles left in here. So if you want it, write a comment.
I'll literally give it to you. I will give it to you.
I will mail this to you. I will pay for the stamps and mail this to you because it is that bad.